Hi, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Thank you to my return subscribers and anybody that's new here that's recently subscribed. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And if you haven't already subscribed, then what are you waiting for? Please do, and you will receive notifications then of readings that I do when they pop up. So we're going to see where your energy is today and what is happening for you. Now, I'm really feeling that change in the seasons right now. So it's, you know, when that happens, I don't know about you, it's something about September just feels really exciting. Like there's something new going to happen, there's something going to change, and it usually does, you know. I don't know if you've ever noticed this yourself, but I usually find like September, October, things seem to happen in my life. I don't know if that's because we're geared up for that, because our school system starts in September. I don't know. But it's usually a time of like meeting new people, changes in work or career. You know, you might be starting a new course, that kind of thing. There's a real newness to it. So let's get into it and see what this newness is talking about today for you. So let's see what your runes are telling us right now. We have Isa. Now this energy is just starting to come through. So you might be feeling a little bit under the weather, you know, when you get that sort of like stifly kind of a little bit of your glands are up a bit and you might be feeling a bit tired, not really feeling yourself. So Isa might be suggesting a time for rest and recovery. Just taking a bit of, you know, just take a step back. You're about to head into some things, so it's time to have a bit of a step back. The reason is because something very exciting is about to occur for you. Wunyo is a rune of excitement, of joy. It's like ecstatic joy. It does sometimes come up in readings when there is like a honeymoon period of a relationship as well, or you're just about to enter into a relationship, or perhaps you're revamping a previous relationship. And dagger, so you are going through this excited phase because it's almost like a veil's been lifted from you. It's like you're seeing things in a different way. The dawn of a new day, the dawn of something new. And this is all seems to be happening quite quickly. Daggers is the energy of, it's quite quick. It's a fast moving energy. If I was going to use this as a sigil or something to empower somebody, I would use this for things, say like if somebody wanted their pregnancy to hurry along, you know, if they're ready to give birth and they want it to be around their due date, we would use this rune to empower that, to help that, with a few other different runes as well, but this would be one of them that would speed things up. So Daggers has that energy of speeding things up, and what I feel this is speeding up is you surpassing or moving through illusion. I'm just going to take a little drink of it with me. I just feel a little bit like dry throat right now. So I'm going to get into the tea cards and see what this is actually talking about for you. So we know there's some excitement. We know there's something that's good that's about to happen in your life. And we know it's breaking through something that has been a bit of an illusion for a while. And it's happening fast. A chain of events that will affect your life. So right now, you might be already in that chain. There may be things that you're doing, or perhaps you've gone and done something different. Maybe you've gone somewhere different or done something that you wouldn't normally do. And there's some excitement about that. So for instance, for some of you, this might be that you took yourself out for a coffee and you never do that. Or you took yourself to the cinema to watch a film on your own. You never do that. You're enjoying your own company is what I'm getting from this. That's one of the chains of events. Now, the other chain of events, it seems to link you up on a global thing. It feels like you are going to be connecting with people that are going to become quite a major deal in your life, that are going to give you some inspiration. Hard work ahead. So yeah, this is like a calm before a positive storm. So this is a time where you are going to be working, but you're working towards something that actually is enjoyable for you, something that you want to work on. Hard work doesn't mean it's bad. Hard work is working on something that's for you, you know. That's part of the chain of events. So for some of you, this Isa energy is kind of like observing yourself, but maybe spending a lot of time by yourself, which is necessary at the moment. It's fine and necessary at the moment, and it's helping you to really know yourself rather than getting to know the version of yourself through what other people think of you, okay? Now you may be, it says here, yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. Now yoke makes me think of yoga, because yoga basically means yoke, which is the union of the mind, body and the spirit. Something you're doing right now is kind of congealing. Is that a word? I think it is. It's basically bringing things together. You are aligning your mind, your body and your spirit. Now you might be doing that through actual yoga practice. But you're kind of working through these feelings of frustration and feeling tied down. Now, if something's making you feel tied down, this might be aligned with that hard work on there. You're forcing yourself to do it, but not in a bad way, not forcing it in a way that like, oh, you're forcing the issue. It's like discipline. I'm going to discipline myself to do this for me. Now, this might be that rather than going out to a party tonight, you're going to stay home and work on you, do something for you. That might be doing your yoga practice, your meditation. It might be you writing that next chapter of your book that you want to write, that kind of thing, rather than going out and giving your energy to everybody else. So you're hankering down. I don't know why this always makes me think of a chastity belt, and I don't know why I think that, but it does. So for some of you, there is an energy as well of you kind of bringing your energy back to you rather than giving it out to other people, if that makes sense. Which is good. It is good. You're internalizing your own energy rather than giving it out. Carrot, an opportunity or windfall. Now, because you're doing these things for yourself, this is actually aligning you with the carrot that's been dangling there for some time. This carrot that you've been chasing, it feels like for many, many years, is actually within reach, and it's not an illusion. It is real, and it's available to you because of the choices that you're now making, because of the things that you're doing. You are being brutally honest with yourself, you're being truthful to yourself, and you are aligning yourself with the energy of receiving this carrot that you've been chasing for some time. But you needed to make these changes in order to achieve the carrot. The carrot was not available to you. A bit like, I'll use an analogy for that. If you saw a big oak tree and the carrot was at the top, right? But you've always felt comfortable being a fish, you're never going to reach it. You can try, and you probably tried many times and hurt yourself in the process of trying, like almost out of breath because you're not in the water. It's a funny analogy, I know. Whereas if you made yourself into a giraffe, or, you know, something that could actually reach that, yes, it would feel uncomfortable because you're not used to you're embodying that. So it would mean making changes. You'd have to eat different. You would walk instead of swim. You would be breathing on land. So there's a few changes that perhaps weren't comfortable or aren't comfortable, but you are making yourself do them because you know that's what you want. And in time, like any pattern, you will become comfortable in it. You know, this is like, it's changing some brain waves here. I hope you like my analogies, by the way. Do let me know if you find them bizarre. Jug, light-hearted, carefree time. There is a need for this energy, okay? Don't allow everything to be too deep, too heavy, too intense at this time. There is a need for light-heartedness. Now this jug, it makes me think of like the milk jug that you get when you have afternoon tea, things like that. So you may need to have a little bit of time out, go and have tea with somebody, drink some milk or whatever it is that you like to do. But there's a need for that comfort as well as, you know, not all hard work. It doesn't have to be all hard work. Money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall, and boat. Now we've had this one come through before. This has been riding in the energy for a little while now, and it's about some form of money coming in around a vehicle, around some form of vehicle. That could be a boat, it could be a motorbike, it could be a car, it could be anything. But there's something about you receiving some money because of that vehicle. Okay. Oh, there's a couple on the floor here. Teapot, that's interesting. So we've got the teapot and the jug. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So you're being guided here to, you know, yes, work hard on your things, but also spend time with those people that you can sit, have a cup of tea with or coffee or whatever it is and have a chat with, because they're nourishing you. They're helping you to embody this giraffe. Okay, you're going from the fish to the giraffe and they're helping you to embody that. Maybe they're giraffes themselves. Maybe they've already gained their carrots and they're helping you to achieve that. And Stork, news of a birth or a new business opportunity. So again, through these chats that you're having with this person, there may be opportunities that they are giving you. And they'll be like, I've got a job for you. I know I can give you this. There's something I can do for you. And it's only through you allowing yourself to be around that person or those people that these opportunities are coming in. I like this reading. This chain of events it's leading you something really comfortable. Now, there is a warning that comes with this. Of course, there's always a flipping warning, isn't there? Frying pan, trouble and accusations. Now, somebody doesn't like that you've pulled back your energy. Somebody doesn't like that you aren't giving them the attention that you normally would. So they're going to try and burn something for you. They're going to try and ruin something for you. They may try and cause some trouble. See, this is like the energy of someone setting fire to something to get your attention because they know it's going to get your attention. Like any attention is attention. So this feels to me like they're going to try and throw some accusations out or something that they know is going to get your attention. They're going to try and throw you off what you're doing. The advice here, yeah, wedge. Someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. This person is very, very jealous. They're very jealous and they're not happy that you've pulled your energy back. They're not happy that you aren't giving them what they want. And I feel like this person has done this before. It's not the first time that they have tried to throw a spanner in the works or try and drive a wedge or try and cause some kind of trouble here. So your advice is you're seeing that. This is part of Daggaz, the energy of illumination. You're seeing this now. It is not an illusion anymore. And this feels like this is actually over the next 24 hours, if I'm honest, that you're going to really realise how this person is impacting your life through trouble, accusations, driving a wedge. You know, they're playing you, it feels. So your advice here is keep focusing on that teapot and the teacup, yeah? Keep focusing on those that are willing to help you, that are giving you what they want, because someone is trying to claw you back in. They will constantly keep trying to claw you back in. So this is about your self-worth, understanding that this is what's happening and not allowing yourself to go back to it, okay? So don't allow yourself to be pulled back into that energy because it isn't going to help you. You're in this chain of events now. Force is working against you. This is a strong energy. It is a very strong energy. It's a strong pull. But see that axe, you know, it wants to sabotage what you are doing, what you're trying to achieve here. Don't let that happen. You're so close to receiving that carrot now. So close. Don't allow it to keep you as a fish. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. So there's that warning again of like, you know, don't delude yourself that that is good for you, because it isn't, and you know it isn't. You need to embody the energy of what brings you that gladness in your heart. What are you working towards? This carrot that you want. You have this success and opportunities. You have a new beginning coming, okay? Just beware of that. Don't delude yourself, okay? Stay true to who you are, what your needs are. Because if you do, you are going to find great passion. Passion in what you're doing. Passion in the people that you're surrounding yourself with. And I feel like that's what this person is jealous of. That's what this person doesn't like to see, is that, you know, they don't have that control over you anymore. Or if you feel like they do, then you have to control that. You have to stop that from being the case. crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. Now that's 2 you've had that have come out with that. We've got stalk and crib. So for some of you, this could actually be the conception of a child. This could be, this chain of events is leading you to family life, if that's what you're looking for. Now, for some of you, this is more to do with an enterprise, and you're not going to expect this. It's going to feel really unexpected because you didn't realise that this opportunity was available to you, but it is, and it's coming. And it is something that you have been hoping for or looking for. Don't worry so much about this energy that surrounds you, that is trying to sabotage you, trying to pull you back in, trying to accuse and cause trouble for you, because it says you are highly thought of. You've got people around you that think a lot of you. Keep telling them, and if you feel this energy pulling you, just say to these people, like, I feel, this is how I'm feeling about this. And through talking about it, through exposing the energy of it, it's going to have no power. You are literally taking the power out of it by talking about it. So let's see what the tarot has for you on this subject then. This chain of events. The wheel of the year. Wow. Opportunities all the way. You know, there's things that have been affected here, changes that are occurring in your life for the better. It's such a beneficial energy, this is. You are entering a stage in your life where things are changing. The wheel is turning, changing in such a positive way. There is so much excitement that's coming in for you. And that's because you protected your energy. You stood still for a minute. You allowed yourself to be still, to not put your energy out there and keep giving to other people that don't deserve your energy. You took it back for yourself, and that's bringing great joy, great inspiration. Ooh, okay. Well, I'll just flip that over, and the Lovers came out on there. So for some of you, this journey, it is leading you to a soulmate connection if you haven't already found that. Now, it starts off with work. It starts off with you knowing your self-worth, pulling your energy back from people and places that just aren't serving you anymore, that aren't right for you, that you know are sabotaging your efforts. And it's aligning you with something that's more of a healthy love. It's more aligned with your values and what you want. You know, this is about you valuing yourself enough to know the difference between what empowers you and what disempowers you. Okay. The Three of Wands, but it's in the reverse position. So for some of you, you don't quite yet believe that you can achieve this. Like, you're not hopeful that your ship's going to come in. You're not hopeful. You're not prepared. Or you're not ready for it just yet. Why is that? Why do you feel unprepared? Okay. There's feeling unprepared because you've had to kind of put yourself in a defensive energy for some time. So this might be about you needing to learn a new way of being. There may be fear of being vulnerable here. There may be fear of allowing yourself to be seen. So where we saw about that friend, you know, a friend of the same sex, where was it? The teapot. Deep friendship with someone of the same sex. This is where it starts. This is one of the first chain of events. One of the chain of events is you spending time by yourself and enjoying that time. The second chain of events is about you opening up to a friend, somebody of the same sex as you. I feel like it could be somebody that's potentially older than you. And as you do, it's actually going to soften this. You're not going to be so defensive. You're going to allow your guard to drop. And that leads to more of this inspired thought. So it leads to new ideas. And these new ideas, as you're talking to your friend, you're going to bring something up and they're going to say, actually, I can help you with that. I know how to help you with that. And that's going to be very, very surprising for you. Yeah, Seven of Cups. So there's an end to the illusion, an ending to there being too much options, too many options, overwhelmed with the options. You're sticking to one thing now. you've had a realization of like, actually, this is what I want. And this is helping you to move through some karmic lessons. It's helping you to, you've got this realization now about yourself and what you need and what you want. And because of that, the wheel is turning in your favor. So, do we have an outcome for you on this? The 8 of Wands. So, these chain of events are going to move along quite quickly. They're not going to take much time, and it all starts with you spending that time on your own. But there's good news coming in. So the conclusion here is that there's good news about to come in. Now, this could be through the form of an email, a text message, or somebody physically speaking to you. There's some form of communication that's going to come in. This is a desire fulfillment. Something's going to fulfill your desires. And as you can see, there's like pumpkins and stuff on there. So in the next month, in the next few weeks, this is all going to become very, very clear to you. But literally in the next day, you are going to really, it's going to be illuminated to you what is not good for you in your life and what is. Yeah, you're no longer at this crossroads. There may be a need to block a particular person in your life, or just turn away from this person, keep away from them. They're going to try and distract you. They're going to try and do things to gain your attention. And some of those things aren't going to be good. But they are only literally doing it to get your attention. So don't indulge them. Don't allow them to have that power over you. Remember, learn from the karmic lessons. Learn from it so that you can discern what empowers you, not what keeps you feeling powerless. I'm going to leave this reading here for you now. If that resonates with you and you would like a more personalised reading, then please do get in touch. My details are down in the description box. If you want to just ask a couple of questions as well, then I can do 1 or 2 question readings. They're £10 per question, and I just send you the message back, and you gain those within a couple of hours usually. So if you need a quick response, then please do get in touch. And I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you so much.